Hello guys, it's Bleach from Bull's Fork Adventures. Happy to be back in the nature. Actually, I'm in the nature quite often, but I didn't make any videos lately, and I'm happy to make one today. And you know what? I'm not gonna say we are getting to the springtime, because we are in the spring. It's mid-April. And look at this beautiful background I had. It's quite, it's like a little fairy tale waterfall. And this water you can actually drink. I know that for a fact, because I know from where it's coming from. On top of the hill there is actually a spring. And look at this. It's just pouring over. Beautiful moss around like in a fairy tale. What I was going to talk about today is, as I mentioned, we are in the spring, and just recently I was around in this area, and I harvested some wild leeks. To have them fried on a butter at home and enjoy them, and they are delicious. And when I say delicious, they're actually delicious. I'm gonna explain everything after, but many people ask me questions, and you know, that actually inspired me to make this video, because as simple as it looks, not everything is so simple unless you are experienced like I am. The thing about leeks is I just picked a few on my way here, just 10 meters away from here. Let me see if I can maybe turn this camera a little bit. So down there is a creek with a nice stream going. On this side, see all the way there is full of leeks. Wild leeks. So, let's do this a little bit better. So let's talk about wild leeks. That would be probably the best official name. Some people call them ramps. Some people call them wild onions. Either way, they taste like onions or garlic, and they are very tasty. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Everything you find in the nature, it's from these edibles. They have this special flavor unique to themselves. Like you could have onions at home. Of course, they will taste like onions, but this is a little bit different. It has taste, unique taste to itself. It's very good. So, on top of the hill here, they like moisture, and they like shade. And when you get closer to some kind of creek, this is the textbook for the leeks. On top of the hill there was a lot of moisture. I could not find not one. So this is the best scenario habitat, and like I said, moisture, shade, not directly exposed to the sun, but again there is a lot of light. And as soon as I got down from hill closer to the creek, on all these slopes, and as you get lower to the bottom, there is abundance of them. Are all over the place. When you pick them responsibly. Don't harvest all of them. Pick a few here, few there, so you know you have them for years to come. Very quickly you can pick a bunch. Get what you need for the meal. You know, enjoy the meal. That's what I do. You know, you have to enjoy season by season. If you have a wild leeks, enjoy your wild leeks. Actually, I was looking for ostrich ferns as well. I could not find any. Or maybe later on I'm gonna continue with the hike because it's about the same timing for them. Again, when it's season for the mushrooms, enjoy the mushrooms. Actually, I was also looking for some morel. I'm just gonna scout for them right now because I did not find any, but this is the indicator that you know, they might be coming out soon. And you know, enjoy hikes, enjoy life, and you know, take whatever nature provides for you, and it's really good. So let's go back to the leeks. Some simple identifying points. So this is the early stage now, probably maybe 2 weeks old, and it is the, you know, one of the first vegetables of the spring. It is indicator spring is around the corner and cold weather is behind us. One of the first things you're gonna notice on the forest floor. And key identifying feature. Why I'm saying key? Because there are some lookalikes, and they are deadly lookalikes, poisonous. Again, if you know what you're looking for, it's a piece of cake. It's very easy to collect them without any worries. But if you are a beginner, very important facts. 1. They grow with 2 or 3 leaves. Look how far I'm holding them away from me. Probably 1 foot. And they smell like onions. I'm gonna take only one so it's easier for me to explain. The other one I'm gonna put here. That's it. They smell like onions. Key feature. If you find something similar to this and it's not smelling like onion or garlic, do not pick. Why? Because very similar to this, in the same habitat, I've seen it, grows lily of the valley. Lily of the valley is highly toxic, poisonous. I don't know if you ever guys, if you ever watch Breaking Bad seasons, and then in one of the seasons, actually, chemist, he is actually using lily of the valley to poison one individual. That poisonous. Very similar to this, but they do not smell like onion. Key feature. Also, lily of the valley. In contrast to this, there is no bulb at the bottom. It's just a straight stalk. And as soon as they come out like this, together with the leaf, you're gonna see stalk. That is gonna be future flower. Flower is gonna be those nice bells. Actually, it's a nice flower, nice smelly flower. As a flower, it's a nice decorative flower around the house, but for consumption, highly poisonous and toxic. From head to toe, the whole plant. That's why it's very important you're gonna mix them up, because they are, I've seen them in the same habitat. Also, on the lily of the valley, leaves, they're coming not like here. They go from the top, from the middle of the stem. They kind of twirl out. These leaves, they are coming from the bottom, from the bulb. If you are not sure, scrape them a little bit, break the leaf. Very rarely garlic and onion. Tasting, the actual, when you get closer to the bulb, it's a burgundy color. Let me try to peel a little bit. There you go. This is the bulb. And peel them. And the whole plant is edible. Very, very garlicky. Now, you don't wanna, like I said, you don't wanna eat them by themselves. You can fry them with the butter, but you know, the best thing, it's very strong flavor. That's why the best thing is to mix them up with, like if you're making a steak or something, or eggs. Really good to mix up the special flavor. Believe me, it does add this touch, special flavor. So wild leeks, like I said, they grow in abundance. They're really all over the place. You know, season is very short for them. Once, I think the best, they can actually grow much bigger than this. Once leaves start folding from the weight, I think this is the best, this is the peak, that's the best time to pick them. You can really get a lot. They flower later on in the summertime, so now while you're consuming them, actually you're not gonna see any flowers. In the winter time, if you can find the spots, you can still dig the bulbs out, and you can eat them through the leaf. They have also red line. Bring them closer. Yeah. Unbelievably good tasting vegetable. Now I'm going to show you one thing. I'm gonna actually take out something of my backpack. See, it doesn't matter what kind of foraging or harvesting you do with the nature. For me, nature is like a buffet. As long as you know what you're looking for, things are everywhere. Really, they are, and you know, it's not actually so difficult to survive in some dire conditions if you can recognize things around you. Let me just take something out of my backpack. Because I really wanted to show you something. Unusually cold today. Unbelievable. One day is summer, one day is winter. I don't think I mentioned I'm in South Ontario, Canada. So don't move, and it's moving anyway. Okay, sliding on this limestone. Gonna put it here. All right. Anyway, this is what I was going to show you. Edible and medicinal plants in Canada, because I live in Canada. Don't bother with the stuff that are, you know, 3,000 miles away from you. Learn stuff that is around you. And why I'm showing you this book. Don't always rely on the books. Don't always rely on things that you see on YouTube videos. Don't always rely on things that other people are telling you, because you don't know if they are confident or sure what they're talking about. I don't know if you guys ever watch a movie Into a Wild. I think it's a phenomenal movie. I watched twice, and I'll probably watch more times down the road. It's a phenomenal movie, not only to aspect of one individual recognizing that, you know, things are not most important things in the life. There are other stuff that actually paints the picture about your life and you and your well-being. Connected with the nature is one of them. Adventure. And sadly, you know, at the end he managed to poison himself by reading one of the books, not this one, but one of the books about wild edibles, only because he didn't interpret properly what it says in the book. When I was talking about ramps, wild leeks, or wild onions, I mentioned that there is a deadly poisonous look-alike lily of the valley. If you take this book now, that's why it's very important that actually, if you're not experienced, you research again, and if you are 99% confident, you research again until you are 100% confident, because you cannot really make mistakes with the things that have poisonous lookalikes. If something has a lookalike, for example a mushroom, and it's not really poisonous, lookalike is just gonna taste like shit and you're gonna shit all day, not a big deal. If you're talking about deadly lookalike, you need to pay attention, because you cannot afford to make mistake. Like I said, Christopher, he called himself Super Trump while in Alaska in the movie Into Wild. He didn't interpret properly in the book Wild Peas. So I think it was wild peas. So instead, not eating them, he consumed them and poisoned himself to the point that actually he pretty much starved to death, because he lost ability pretty much to move around. It paralyzed him. Again, back, poisonous lookalike, lily of the valley. Now if I take this book and I'm gonna take you exactly to the, let me see, okay, so we talk about the lily family, and let's assume I don't know anything about it. I'm just in the forest looking for the wild leeks, and somebody, you know, somebody told me there is a lookalike lily of the valley, and I go to the book and I want to see what the hell is that lookalike, and tells you here, lily of the valley. It's clearly said, lily of the valley. There is a picture, looks very similar to the one I explained. Not only that, it says that it was used by other people edibly and medicinally, berries, leaves and all this stuff. And you would think, like the guy from the movie with another plant, that, well, not a big deal. If I make a mistake, even not a big deal. And you poison yourself and you're off with reason. If you start reading a little bit deeper, letter by letter, about the lily of the valley, you're gonna actually learn that we're talking about false lily of the valley, which it doesn't say right on the top. And that might create a fatal confusion, because false lily of the valley was used by people for different uses and purposes, while lily of the valley is poisonous and goes back to the end of the book where you find poisonous plants. This is how easy you can make mistake. That's why I say you have to be, it's ultimately about you. You're gonna put it in your mouth. you have to be 100% confident, and you cannot blame anybody if you make a mistake. I always say, even doesn't matter what I say, always, if you're not 100% confident, don't do it. Believe me, it's not worth it. If you are confident and you can identify things like this one, well, go ahead and enjoy them. And like I said, there is a lot of super delicious stuff in the nature. This is one of them. I'm not gonna take a full wheelbarrow home. I'm gonna pick enough for the dinner and enjoy them tonight. But again, that's why I wanted to make this video. So, you know, hopefully it will help somebody else, and it will help you be more confident, and you know, it will help you to distinguish one from another. Too bad, I was maybe 50 kilometers from here maybe 2 weeks ago at another site, and they were actually those poisonous ones, they were actually growing in the same habitat. Too bad I didn't make video then. It would be actually a good educational video, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, it's a nice evening hike for me. It's you know, end of the week, and I still got probably maybe 1 hour before it's dark. I'm gonna continue my walk, and you know, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna like I said, continue with this very beautiful, intimate connection with the nature, and wish me a luck. Maybe I will spot somewhere else. If I do, I'm gonna make a video right away and pick them. If I find some ostrich ferns, I'm gonna make a video about them right away too, because they grow and outgrow very quickly. Short season, and you know, that's why people like those things, because it's not available all the time, and the best is when it's fresh. So wild leeks, one more time, please guys, you know, if you like my video, there is many more that I made in the past about different things, adventures. Please subscribe, I will appreciate very much, and cheers, and you know, stay safe.